Hello again, everyone. We are Gaming by Gaslight, and welcome back to Starbound Frackin Universe. It's been a little while since our last episode, and part of that is because I've been having some problems running Starbound lately for whatever reason, so I was kind of figuring that out, and things seem to be working again. But also, I think this might be the last Frackin Universe episode for a while, since I feel we've mostly got most of the big content stuff of Frackin Universe done. And I figured we'd wrap things up by doing just a little ancient gateway thing here. I mean, this is probably not the end of Starbound forever on the channel, but I may also be moving a little bit away. There's still some stuff that I intend to do, plus we have the Alethian races and 1.3 when that comes out, but we might be seeing a bit of like a move away from Starbound related content, and I figured, I mean, I don't know if that's exactly what we're gonna do for sure yet, but that's sort of what I'm feeling might be the direction the channel is going in, so we'll see how things play out, I guess. Alright, let's roll on in. Huzzah! Alright. There we are. Of course, we've got our cool plaques and all sorts of nifty stuff that we could be scanning, but let's, man, I like the music in this place. But my reasoning behind going to Frackin, or ending a Frackin Universe playthrough by fighting a bunch of... Man, we are actually really not doing that much damage to these things compared to what I thought we might. But then again, we do have a very low tier weapon, actually, despite upgrading it to a fair degree of power. I almost tried to do a downward strike there as if we were playing Dead Cells. Been playing it too much of that lately, perhaps. Getting my games mixed up. Anyway. Hello. What's all this then? I like that. Anyway, but yeah, why go to a vanilla Starbound kind of thing to wrap up Frackin Universe? Mostly just because I like these vaults, and we haven't been to a vault in a while. And they're fun, so that's all the reason I needed, really. Now that I think of it, is this actually, even the vanilla vault music? The answer, I feel, is no. But I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've actually done a vault. And but there are a lot of different types of monster to play around with out here, isn't there? Lovely stuff, good stuff all around. Sight of rust. Yeah, I would be pretty nervous if I saw rust and I was a robot too, to be honest with you. Hey, get out of my way there. Get out of my face. In fact, wow. Actually, I forgot just how high level or high tier and how challenging these vaults were meant to be. We're actually taking damage, like serious, like scary damage for the first time in a long time. It's been a while. Anyway, but yeah, so why am I thinking of moving away from Starbound-related content, you may be asking? Well, mostly just because Starbound's been a big thing on the channel for a while, but I wanna focus on doing new things as well, which, I mean, I guess I kind of have been, so the whole, I'm gonna have a big thing about how, Starbound's not gonna be a big thing on the channel anymore, is, I guess, kind of silly, because we're still going to be doing Starbound content, and there still will be, new stuff there. Especially because we're not quite, like I said, there's still stuff I want to show off relating to Starbound, and there's still mods to explore, especially mods to explore. Lots of cool things in that nature, but I don't know. All good things have to come to an end, and perhaps I've been milking Starbound on the channel for long enough, and we want to give it out, or let it go out with a bang, I guess, rather than a whimper. So there will be that. Though, having said that, long ago I did promise, well, I guess I didn't promise, but I said something I would like to do, and because there's really no reason not to do it, now that I am sort of also entering into the whole streaming thing, if you haven't seen that, check it out. I've been, you can see the archives of the couple of test type streams I've done. I'm thinking I'm gonna try to make that a regular part of the channel, maybe every like Wednesday and Saturday or something. We'll eventually get it up to that sort of point where we'll work on it effectively, I guess, is the idea I'm going here. Man, these things are really hard to kill. But with the channel's 1-year anniversary coming up, I figured to myself that it would be rather appropriate to finally make good on the idea of doing a community live stream where we can play some Starbound together, as I mean, there's been interest in that, and I said I would be interested in trying to do that, so it seems like a fun idea, so we can try getting something like that to work. So I guess we should start talking about that, because the 1-year anniversary of the channel, or not the 1 year, the second year, year 2, the end of year 2, is on the 27th, which I think is a Saturday, which would actually rather work out conveniently. So I guess let's start talking about, you know, if you'd be interested in that, and figuring out how we're gonna get something like that to work, as far as scheduling and the like is concerned. Because I know organizing something like that is probably a bit of a challenge, but considering the fact that I have talked about it in the past, and there is, to my knowledge, still interest in seeing something like that, I feel like it would be remiss of me to not attempt to get something like that going. And plus, I mean, the channel's 2-year anniversary would be a rather... I don't think I've captured one of those gas bags yet. So let's capture one of these gas bags. Like, oh, and it just died just like that, huh? It's... Oh yeah, there it is, look. So we need to capture 2 of these little guys. Oh, I'm feeling a bit of a sneeze coming on. I'll try to stop that from happening. That would be less than ideal. There we go. Excellent. And I suppose that's something we could work on with the channel as well, is finishing out the collections and the like. But, I don't know if that's quite a big deal. We shall see. Oh, right, those things explode. That's why I've been having a hard time getting them. No wonder. Just gotta keep your distance from them. That's the ticket. Alright. You, Mr. Lumoff. Excuse me, Lumoff. If you don't mind dying, please. There we go. Get a little poke there. And then another poke. Alright, but don't let it get too close. This gas bag thing. Alright, and second one. Ah, no, there we go. That way we can turn it into an action figure. And who doesn't want action figures? Action figures are always fun. Good stuff. Anyway, yeah. But anyway, that's basically, I guess, the part of the episode where we'll discuss future plans and stuff. So I would like to hear in the comments what your thoughts are on me doing a community stream, and also, I guess, specifically, if you would be interested in participating in such a thing. And I guess what time would work for you. I'm thinking, well, I don't actually have a good time zone conversion chart here. I'll probably set everything based on Greenwich Mean Time, just because that's sort of like, you know, the midpoint in time, I guess. If that makes any sense at all. It's sort of like the zero, the international date line, so seems like might as well time it based on that, and then I'll, you know, do all the conversions relative to me, and then we'll figure out what works out for everyone. I'm assuming later either in the afternoon or evening is probably what'll work out best for people, if I were to guess. And we'll see how that plays out. And I guess also speaking of, what else, aside from Starbound, might you be interested in seeing in a channel anniversary live stream dealy thing? I'm thinking mostly Starbound, since, you know, we'll get like at least a good hour or 2 in there, and then maybe we'll switch gears, show off some other games that are popular on the channel, maybe a bit of RimWorld, since I imagine Alpha 17 will be out by the 27th. Maybe a bit of Subnautica. It's been a while since we've done that on the channel. Possibly some Dead Cells, since that's also something I am quite fond of playing, and is also a relative newcomer to the channel. But yeah, we'll see how everything works out there. And I like this music. It's so peaceful, and it kind of makes me think of... like old retro games for some reason. It's not specifically like retro style music, but it makes me think of such games. And retro, of course, in this case being pretty much anything before the year 2000. Which is not necessarily the correct dictionary definition of retro, but it's what I'm going with, so yeah. So sue me. Indeed, indeed. Alright, but anyway. So far, having a good time. We're killing all the monsters, collecting all the delicious essence for terraforming and other cool weapony upgrade type things. Still trying to find the boss wherever it may be. Also something that I did not know, and I'd kind of been just assuming for a long time, was that the bosses were actually pre-generated and like of these vaults, and that they were, you know, specific based on the type of environment you spawn. But no, they're actually procedurally generated, which is actually pretty cool, I think. Yeah, like they're assembled from a bunch of parts. Alright, there's a little control button-y thing over here. What does this do for us? Wait, what did you do? Oh, you pop that in and out. Okay. At least I know. That is good. But yeah, so I guess getting back to the whole streaming thing, we'll talk about that. We'll see how this works out. Ooh, you're new. I've never seen you before. Hello, hello, sign. Okay, you're not exactly that exciting. In the sense that, you know, you're kind of plain vanilla here, as far as bosses are concerned. You don't actually seem to have, like, a special superpower or anything. And the only thing you have going for you is your fancy, schmancy laser cannon, which as it happens, my top hat is taking the full brunt of the assault, because my top hat will prevail. I'm trying to phase through that. It doesn't actually seem to be working very well for me. Alright. Just kind of wait for our energy to reach. There we go. Alright, fellow sign. You are not actually as tough as you think you are. Oh dear. Well, you do have a little bit of power going for you there. Oh, lasers. Those are really scary. Oh my. I mean, they're not that scary. Alright, I'll just kind of... Alright, I might want to watch on that, actually, but... Yeah. I mean, we're basically doing scratch damage to this guy, but... Or girl, or... genderless robot thing. Only I could set it on fire. Whoa, calm yourself. There we go. And we're getting a nice amount of damage in here, and these things are actually not that tough. So I feel no particular concern for my safety. So, yeah, take that, fellow sign, with your fancy stabbities. Your stabbing is no match for my shooting. Alright. Yes, you do that, fellow sign, you silly ancient robot thing, you. I'll be honest, you disappoint me with your lack of super cool mechanics here. There we go. You are dead. Oh, its little minion died as well. All right, give me all that essence. There's the good stuff. Beautiful. Alrighty then, so that is a run through the vault. We've, of course, got all kinds of cool Frackin Universe related terraformers that we could theoretically spawn if we had the materials, and of course, laser pistol. Sure, I'll upgrade you. Where is this laser pistol you speak of? Also, I have a whole bunch of enemies in here that I'm going to want to return home to deal with. Oh, it's you. I like you a lot. We'll do something with you. You're level 6. Alright, I like it. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode, so until the next time, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button, or maybe leave me a comment down below to let me know what you're thinking. And until the next time, that's going to do it for Frackin Universe. New adventures in Starbound and beyond await. I hope to see you there.